Hello everybody, thank you for having me. Most of the stuff I do is online via YouTube, which means if I screw up, I get to edit out the mistakes, which I can't do here. Now, I'm here to talk about the video applications for the iPhone. We have a couple of features new to the iPhone 3GS, which is a 3 megapixel autofocusing camera. And you can actually choose where to focus the camera as well by a tap, which is really handy. But for the first time, the iPhone can take video, and not only that, but upload it directly to YouTube. The problem that I have with carrying extra cameras is the fact that it's always extra bulk. I carry a video camera with me almost everywhere I go, but the problem is I don't always want to drag that with me because it is extra bulk, it's extra pocket room. You have to remember to have it charged, have the memory cards cleared, have it ready, and when I don't have it with me, you can be guaranteed that's when I miss having a video camera the most. So the thing I like about having video in the new iPhone 3GS is it's with me by default everywhere I go. I never go anywhere without my iPhone. And that means with the 3GS, I am always ready to capture a moment. If something's happening in front of me, I can capture the video right there. If I think of something completely hilarious and witty, I can capture it right there and turn the camera on myself. The thing I like about this is it has built-in editing, which means if I do decide to do something on the spot and upload it straight away, I can trim out the bits at the beginning and the bits at the end where I'm looking at the iPhone camera, turning on the camera, turning it around to face me or turning it around to face the event or whatever, setting up the shot. You can also trim out the bit at the end where you have to pull the iPhone down, trim out the end bit where you're pointing at the ground while you stop recording. But the built-in editing also gives me another benefit. If I'm doing like an event, I'm capturing several scenes, on the way home, I can be trimming up those clips. So by the time I get home, I have all these clips ready, edited. I can pull them off the iPhone, drop them straight into a timeline, and it saves me a whole bunch of time fooling around in the editing afterwards. There's also the instant upload publishing, which I'm in love with, quite frankly, because it means if something happens that is really time sensitive, I can record it, edit it, upload it straight away with no lead time, no lag time. I don't have to wait till I get home. I don't have to throw it in Final Cut Pro or anything like that. I can go live straight away. The still camera is also going to be really useful for a guy like me who deals mostly in video, because sometimes I use stills in my videos, either for background stuff or just for the sake of what we all use cameras for. But the advantage of having a 3 megapixel autofocus camera in is 3 megapixels gives me excess resolution. Standard HD video is 1920 by 1080. 3 megapixels is above that, so it means if I don't get the exact shot I need or want, I can crop and not lose any image quality at all. Very, very handy. The autofocus feature allows me to get a little more creative control as well. So I'm not stuck at one focal length or infinite focus. If I want something in the background, have in the foreground, have the background nicely blurred out, sort of artistic and stylish to use as a background when I'm back at home, green screening a video, all that, I can do it. S is for speedier workflow, and as I mentioned before, one take, trim, upload straight away, instantly. So handy if you're dealing with time-sensitive stuff. But you can also trim clips and have them ready for the time you get into your editing suite. That alone, if I'm riding on a train home, that can save me up to half an hour in my editing workflow, which is superb. The other thing, with the new YouTube app, but with a new version of it that comes to software version 3.0, you can actually interact more. You can watch videos, you can read the comments, you can leave comments, you can rate the videos, which allows me a higher level of interaction with my audience when I'm not at home. Next comes the wish list. With iPhone 3.0, they also introduced a new set of APIs, or application protocol interfaces, or something like that, I think. But it basically will allow application developers to grab a hold of the basic level functions of the camera. More sophisticated editing, I would like to see. And the thing I'm most excited about the iPhone 3GS is dock accessories. Apple have actually opened up the dock connector in the bottom to allow extra hardware to go on the iPhone. And we've already seen demonstrations of medical applications where you can put monitoring equipment on that so doctors can keep a close eye on their patients and things like that. But I'm excited about the possibility of things like external microphones, so I can get better audio when I'm taking a video with my iPhone 3GS, or a shotgun microphone so I can isolate the background noise if I'm doing an on-the-spot interview with someone on the street. Stuff like that will be fantastic. The fact that the iPhone now has video in it is one of the most exciting things to happen with the iPhone as far as I'm concerned. There are lots of fun applications. I use games all the time and all that sort of stuff, and Twitter. I'm constantly twittering from my iPhone wherever I am. But video will give me just a whole world of flexibility as far as what I do, where I do it, when I do it, and all that sort of stuff. So, are there any questions?